What if I told you that years before King Charles finally took action, Prince William was already pushing to completely banish Prince Andrew from the royal family, and the tension behind palace walls was far more explosive than anyone realised? Welcome to Crown Tea, where we serve the royal truth piping hot. Right, let's get into this, because the story of Prince William versus Prince Andrew is one of the most fascinating power plays in modern royal history, and it reveals everything about how the future king thinks about protecting the monarchy. If you're loving the royal drama served with actual facts and zero nonsense, hit that subscribe button now, because we're brewing fresh tea every single week and you won't want to miss what's coming next. So, here's what happened.
More devastating headlines for Andrew Mountbatten Windsor. Front page of the Daily Mirror. Royal exclusive. A stain on the family. William's fury at Andrew over Epstein revelations. Prince William wanted his uncle Andrew banished over revelations about him and Jeffrey Epstein 6 years before he was finally exiled.
According to Russell Meyer's new book, William and Catherine, The Monarchy's New Era, The Inside Story, set for release on March 10th, Prince William was apparently sounding alarm bells about his uncle Andrew long before the rest of the world caught up, specifically after that absolutely catastrophic BBC interview in 2019 where Andrew discussed his connections to Jeffrey Epstein. Now, if you remember that interview, and honestly, who could forget it, Andrew's attempt to clear his name spectacularly backfired, with claims about not being able to sweat and bizarre references to Pizza Express in Woking that became instant memes. But behind the comedy gold was a genuine crisis for the royal family. According to sources cited in Meyer's book and reported by the Mirror, William went directly to his father, then Prince Charles, and to Queen Elizabeth, urging them to take immediate action. A source reportedly said that once you understand everything happening now affects the future, William's future, it's easy to put yourself in his shoes, adding that William never much liked his uncle and wanted him out of the picture immediately before, and I quote, the rot further set in. That's pretty damning language, isn't it?
What's the handling of this Andrew story compared to his father?
Yes, I think he's taken a pretty dim view of the antics of his uncle and probably wanted a firmer line, because he may have seen the fact that the problems that he was going to drag that Andrew his family into, and they're not going.
The source continued that William's view was crystal clear. Andrew should not be anywhere near the family under any circumstances, not by association, not at family functions, anywhere. Every single time there was a new revelation, which no one knew when it was coming or what the next one would be, it was reportedly considered a stain on all of the family. Now, let's establish the timeline of what actually happened publicly. In January 2022, Queen Elizabeth stripped Andrew of his military titles and patronages after a judge rejected his attempt to have a lawsuit brought by Virginia Giuffre dismissed. Giuffre had accused Andrew of sexual assault, allegations he has repeatedly and consistently denied. Andrew reached a settlement with Giuffre in 2022, and tragically, Giuffre died by suicide in April 2025. Andrew has continually denied any wrongdoing regarding his connection to Epstein. Then, in a dramatic move last year, King Charles officially stripped Andrew of all remaining royal titles, a decision that, according to Meyer's book, William had been advocating for years earlier. On February 9th, 2026, just days ago, Prince William and Catherine released their first public statement on the matter through a spokesperson, saying they can confirm the Prince and Princess have been deeply concerned by the continuing revelations and that their thoughts remain focused on the victims. That statement is significant because it's measured, it's compassionate toward those affected, and it subtly distances them from Andrew without throwing family drama into the tabloids. So, why does this matter beyond just royal gossip? Because it reveals how William sees his role as future king. He's not interested in protecting individuals at the expense of the institution. He's thinking generationally about the monarchy's reputation and survival. This isn't about personal grudges, it's about understanding that public trust, once broken, takes decades to rebuild, and that every scandal chips away at the credibility the royals desperately need to maintain relevance in modern Britain. William reportedly saw the Andrew situation as a test case for how the monarchy handles accountability, and his instinct was swift action and clear consequences, not quiet management behind closed doors. The public reaction has been mixed, but largely supportive of William's alleged stance. Many believe the monarchy needs to modernise and show it holds its members to account, while others felt the family approach should have been more private. What's undeniable is that this story shows a generational shift in royal thinking, from the Queen's more cautious family-first approach to William's more ruthless institution-first strategy. As this situation continues to develop and more details potentially emerge, it's important to remember that we're discussing publicly reported information and stated positions, not speculating on legal matters or making accusations. The Crown is entering a new era, one where the future king clearly believes protection of the monarchy's integrity trumps protection of problematic family members, and that's a seismic shift in how the royal family operates. What do you think? Was William right to push for Andrew's complete removal years ago, or should family loyalty have taken precedence? Drop your thoughts below, because I genuinely want to know where you stand on this. This is Crown Tea, where we keep it real, keep it factual, and keep the royal truth flowing.